Hi guys, it's me, S01 here again, and for this vlog of Daima, I shall be covering episode 10 of season 1 of this wonderful show. Now, you might be asking yourself why I'm dressed like in my Christmas outfit, so with all the Christmas decorations still up. But the episode Ocean is where I discovered something about my little green buddy over here. And this guy actually reminded me of somebody else from a very popular movie franchise. And it took a poll recently that I discovered, how this guy reminded me of the Grinch. And that being from a poll in which, I don't know if it was kind of a special manga or special episode of the show or whatever, but they had Gohan, they had Piccolo, they had Goku, and I forgot who else. Maybe they had Vegeta, something or other in 10 outfits. So then they said, which one makes the best Santa Claus? So then I thought to myself, I said, there's a certain green homie that I know and love that resembles the Grinch, that resembles a certain somebody that I know of, and it's this guy. But more specifically, he reminded me of the Grinch from the 2000 remake of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And it just so happened that when I rewatched the movie and I saw him sacrifice himself with for Cindy Lou Who, that reminded me so much when Gohan was about to die for Nappa's attack, that Piccolo sacrificed himself and he became a good guy. Because beforehand he was pure evil, like the Grinch. And he eventually softened over time to become more of a softie. But he was so pretty bad. He just got over just aligned with Goku, just for the alliance of convenience, like the scenes and whatnot. So, then he became pure good, much more good when he saved Gohan's life, much like the Grinch. And in that movie, he got more of more of a mean streak than the other Who's, but he's much less of a dick. In fact, he's so much of an asshole that, number one, he has his own echo chamber, and when your own echo chamber literally closes yourself an asshole, it must mean that you're an asshole. I'm talking about the Grinch movie. And also when he does that weird magic trick in which you pull the items off the table with the tablecloth, and Jim Carrey really did do that, but it came out to be wrong. It came out to be perfectly right. Did the trick right. So just to show he was pissed off at it, he wiped everything off the table, and he messed up the table too, just to prove a point. He was the Grinch. He can't do anything perfect without any aggravation. Anyway, Piccolo would so do that before it turned for good. So yeah, he is Dragon Ball Z's Grinch. Which I might make a video about that eventually, but now let's talk about episode 10 of Dragon Ball Daima, called Ocean. Now, this episode is quite interesting, and there's quite a bit involved in it. And I hope to God that I remember everything. in this one episode because there's a lot to cover. Besides the big green dude resembling my own homie, the Grinch. So anyway, let's start with the first thing, because there are three main parts of this episode. The poet, Majin Ku, which is a really stupid idea for a name anyway. But then there's the poet, Goku and his friends over there. And there's also the part with the part with Goku's friends with Piccolo, Vegeta, and the others. And then the part with Goku and his new demon friends over there. So those are three parts. So we'll begin with the first part, in which the main witch, Supreme Kai's cousin or sister, Nahir's sister. I'm still gonna call him Shin in the Supreme Kai because that's what we know as in the beginning. He is sick upon the number one Tamagami, which is more powerful, I guess, than the others. You get to do like a less star the Dragon Ball has, the more powerful it become. They did something similar with the Shadow Dragons, in that the less powerful they are, the more star they have in the Dragon Balls, that are embedded inside them. And as they got to number one, which was Sin Shenron, that would later become Omega Shenron, they ended up becoming more powerful the less star they got till they get number one. So anyway, she decided to stick Majin Ku on this guy, which is really a stupid move on her part, because you don't stick your new creation on the guy that you first, the most powerful guy in the yard. You send him on he tests his powers out, and you see how he's where he's capable of the energy attacks he has. Which, on the side note there, if Majin Buu came from the demon realm with magic and stuff, no ki or any Kai attacks or anything, how did he know how to use ki attacks? Okay, in the main Dragon Ball universe, if he came over from the demon realm, that's a good question that nobody asked about this guy. So, there's only magic and magical sword attacks. How did Buu learn ki attacks? Unless maybe it could have been just maybe it could have been from his how should I put this? His divine mimicry of Kai-based attacks, in our universe. That's never explained by Fuyama. Also, you couldn't help but notice that in the opening sequence of this show, that they only have 3 balls, like Tamagami. So also, like in the other shows beforehand, they bring up the concept of with the balls are in each Tamagami robot or whatever, which this number one looks like looks like a combination of a bug and a genesect from Pokemon universe, and it looks like Ultraman or a superhero, like in the Power Rangers enemies, but the Power Rangers themselves come out with a bug. And you remind me of when Goku fought Piccolo. They swallowed Kami's little bottle in the first Dragon Ball arc with Piccolo versus Goku in the 23rd Decade tournament. So it kind of reminded me of that, if you kill the Tomikami outright with enough power, you destroy the ball. Kind of like if Goku would to kill Piccolo after he swallowed the ball containing Kami, it would kill him too. Kill Kami too. It resembles a little bit like that. Again, it also reminds me of the Shadow Dragons, which kill the enemy, he destroy the ball too. So anyway, they have Montaku fight this big Kamigami #1 with a big ass sword like Cloud Strike, with a big bludgeoning weapon, more like Berserk with guts. And they shoot this guy there. They shoot the Kamigami over there. They fight each other, but it's more animalistic. It makes more sense. He's more intelligent than the other boos before him. Like when Majin Buu became Super Buu and he absorbed Piccolo and the others, he became more intelligent. Not more powerful, but more intelligent. And then they showed him running on all fours like an animal. And he had the same type of sound effect as he ran like Cell, like Perfect Cell, and Super Perfect Cell, and rolled it from his movies. The good one, not the Bio Broly one. We don't speak about that one in all parts. So anyway, they've been fighting him, and then he ends up doing key attacks to him, magic attacks to him. And I like the way Manjiku has enough brain to say, I'm not making a dent on this guy. I'd rather not die. I'd rather have a preservation, self-preservation maneuver in which he just says, I'm sorry for wasting your time. I gotta go. I think I hear my mother calling me. So he just packs his shit up and runs away with the girl. Her name is something with A. So they go away, they go into the spaceship, and they just take off the next demon realm, which is really smart. I know that if Majin Buu or Kid Buu were to fight the Tamagami, you frame to death, much to his possible demise. So that was really smart about the crew. And the weights of our hype because we're true for this big guy to be able to defeat anybody right out the gate. I think maybe he could have taken on the third Tamagami because it likes the power to take on anybody else. But that's the other Tamagami was already defeated by Goku in a very cute homage to so him trying to learn the commandment himself, but failing to do so up until I think Goku or somebody else teaches how to do it properly. So anyway, that concludes that part. Sketch or the whole thing, to where even the guy Daima is like in awe of Mother Crew, queen the fight, and then the Kamikami guards, I guess, see him and they want to say they come in too late and say, what was that commotion about? I would think that if you have a big battle, they would come a little bit quicker. But they must have been on break eating too many donuts at the time. Plus, I don't really like the color scheme of Magic Crew. I know it's a minor nitpick. I know that Boo has too much pink in his system. But if you ask me, I think that the influence from the Cybermen was a little bit too much in the green department, because most of his body is covered by green. I think that if you have the essence of Majin Buu with him, I think he should have a little more pink, more like 50-50. Granted, with the split in his head, I'm sure that if he were to do that, it would look even more like a penis than it does now. I'm sorry about that. That's really, really distracting, especially if he gets battle damage and you see a big hole in the top of his head, right in the middle of his head. And that would be some funny shit. Nobody could take that monster seriously. But I feel that he's more intelligent than Kid Buu, so he'd be more of an intelligent creature. Thing with Cell or something like that. So anyway, that's that. And Goku and his friends, Panty and Clorzo, that took it along into the new demon realm. I think it's to this time. So then they all they go in there, and then we find out why they call this episode Ocean, because the main area which they go to is covered by an ocean, kind of like World. But in this one, they fight this giant calamari monster, and it looks an awful lot like the octopus monster from one of the Super Mario European games, or from the Kirby anime, the fire breathing, whatever it was. I never saw the show, but you see on AMV the whole time of that calamari monster. So anyway, it looks a little bit like that, but he got tentacles with Uncle on each side. And being that he's fighting with one of the ships that contains a female character, it could very easily go into Giggity territory. And then when Bulma gets attacked by the same creature, by the same ship, gets attacked by the monster, it could be even more of a Giggity moment. So then you have next character, you have the next part in which Goku and the others are attacked by this creature, and people always say that this thing is stronger than Goku, because Goku doesn't actually defeat it. But I don't buy it. I don't think he was trying to kill it at all. I think he was just trying to avoid it, to protect the others. Which, by the way, let me just say that right now, I think that it might either be the fact that Goku's a kid, or the fact that he's in the demon realm, that he's more aggressive toward intruders, with the police force of this universe, because in the demon realm he gets killed by the forces of this realm, and he has no qualms about killing them, giving blows to their equipment and stuff. He actually blow up because of Goku's actions. So I know that in Z he was very Superman-ish in that regard, that he would always give him first and then second and third chances to become good and whatever. But in this one it's like, no, you die. You die and all this. You in my way. Bye. See ya. Bye bye. And he launched an attack on him. So they also showed him fighting with this Karamari thing. And I keep saying that myself. Why doesn't he just eat the fucking monster? Like he did with so many other creatures. Like there was one time when he ate an octopus that was gonna get them in the Red Rim and Army base underwater. You know, why doesn't he just eat it? Or countless fish or monsters or whatever that he just eats, cooks and eats. That would take care of his other problems. Unless maybe the skin of the creature is so durable that it can't be affected by ki attacks or magic attacks. That's actually pretty funny. And they do like a stereotype in which they have the creature eat the whole space pod or spaceship just to get 2 people in it. Well, I find that that's kind of wasted energy to question a whole spaceship just to eat 2 people. You know, well, unless maybe they gave sustenance from the metal equipment in there. And the glass. You never know, right? So he also attacked the ship that Piccolo and the others are on too. Which I'm sorry that I comment that they joined forces in the last episode, but they do in this one. I guess it must have been confusingly coming attractions for this episode. For that one. So anyway, they show that Pansy gets Dragon Ball after being devoured by this creature almost. You know, she's chewing the mouth and stuff. And I'm like, but you only have to wait a couple of days for it to come out through the system, the jet tract anyway, because it will machine these balls are pretty much indestructible. So I don't get why they would do that. But they would be concerned with that. And so to hear there's no blood eater in the show, which is a disappointment. I think they could do a lot more with that. And we're fighting a beast like this. And by the way, none of you guess what the name of the beast, this octopus thing is. Yeah. They released the Kraken. Yeah, that's what it's called, the Kraken. So they call it that from obviously Greek mythology, and they can't help but think of colossal titans when they do that. I mean, honestly, first it was the Borar and demons over there, followed by the Minotaur from Greek mythology, and then we got the Kraken. And that was gonna come out of it. The Medusa, Gorgons, or possibly a meatloaf beast. I believe the meatloaf beast because they really exist. But anyway, they have that there. Or maybe they would have a sushi demon for all I care, because they have this calamari thing. Very cartoonishly evil, by the way. I can't wait to see Goku fight Kamikami 2. That should probably get a decent challenge for him. Because Goku had to become a Super Saiyan 1 to defeat 3. So 2 must be a real challenge for him. And then 1 probably will make him go into something else altogether. So, well, I like the aspects of this thing related to Kraken. I don't know whether that was a play from the game Goma, or whatever it was. But or if it was its own wild beast, like T-Rexes are in the main universe and stuff, or like the wolf demon or whatever the case is. It's so pretty cool to see a variety of sea creatures. Come to think of it, except for the sale on the fake anime, the fake no lie or whatever they call them, there weren't really too many other big threat sea creatures in the Dragon Ball universe. I think the only one with the normal white creatures, as well as that was about it. So it could possibly be that number Tamagami 2 might be a sea creature by himself. It's an interesting little possibility there. But anyway, now for the comedy portion of this. Vegeta and the others come into Demon Realm. And we could make the argument that because Goku got is transformed by Shin, make him like a denizen of the Demon Realm with the point ears and stuff, like an elf. Or like Glend, that's what they call him. Glend. They could easily go into that weird fish pool there. Anyway, whatever. So they have Vegeta over there, which doesn't get transformed for some reason or another. And the guy, Hybis, I think his name is Hybis. That's that guy with David Queen twist on his head. He starts talking about my yeah, baby's skin, yeah, nice body, a nice rack. Even though she's a kid, how in the world does he know what she looks like as an adult? Unless he's been spying her and looking at her in depthly and stuff. He's only known her since she was a child. Since she was transformed into a kid. Same with the others. So when he said that the Vegeta, you must like big boobies. That's kind of a weird statement to make. Well, he knew it beforehand. Also, the matter is that Vegeta is a very powerful warrior. He's also the Prince of all Saiyans. So you would think that this guy would have a little more class when it comes to talking about his woman. Or his queen, if you will, his uh, its various, or its well construct, if you will. So you should have a little bit more class when addressing a woman, a fine woman like Wilma. But no, it says I'll make you my wife. So then Vegeta says, well, we're already married. It says, I won't mind. This is very funny because it's like he doesn't care. He wants a three-way. So that once he gets nice blue hair booty. And he said, yeah, you must like, and pretty soon you're gonna feel like that. We're children together. And talking about all kind of other stuff. And I'm surprised you didn't say something like, oh, you like the bad boys, huh? I can be pretty bad too. But she's like, but she's my Bulma. Don't piss me off or do Beerus what they did to you, what they do to you. Even though that didn't happen in the storyline. So anyway, they show this guy trying to hit on Bulma in the way like possible, right in front of her husband. It's like, dude, not in front of the husband. Or do something telepathically, give her thoughts in her head, in the back of her mind or something. Don't say it right out, and don't insult the husband. In the last episode, we're like, quite. You didn't say please. So I'm not gonna tell you anything. And it's like, whoa, this guy got balls. He got bigger balls than the Dragon Balls. And then the top got me. So anyway, the fact that he's actually complimenting and hitting on his woman is kind of disturbing and kind of, for lack of a better term, ballsy, but very brave. And from what I can tell, he doesn't have any power to back it up. Really, he doesn't have any real power. Just a bunch of talk. Whereas Vegeta at this point in the story seems power possessed. The father turned over. He even makes fun of his appearance by saying that your husband has a very strange hairstyle. To which Vegeta says, you're going to talk with that weird curly cute thing on his head. Which I always thought was like a part of his head or a scalp or whatever. Like a big pimple. Whatever. So, anyway, they're over there talking about hitting on Bulma and stuff. And how he won't mind having a threesome with Prince Vegeta. And then they also go into when Goku meets up with them, he talks about he tried to pantomime not going near the ocean because there's a horrible monster there, an unbelievable creature, a kraken. You would think that him and Vegeta combined would be able to beat this guy up, plus Piccolo too. But no, they did fly away in that direction. It was correct. Now, there's also a thing about Piccolo returned home to Namek. And I think what's implied is that the Namekians transported the homeworld into there before it was destroyed. I think that's what it's going after, I believe. So anyway, it's kind of clear. Maybe it's a translation issue or whatever, but it's kind of weird. We saw Frieza make go kaboom, and they even give detailed animation for that effect too, more so than the actual blowing up of Namek. So anyway, they just show all this, like in case we forgot about it. And they also show that Goku cannot use instant transmission in this state, even if they get used to it all. He took on the revive beams. Now, it's pretty funny that when he uses the revive beam, he gets his power level back to normal. After he with Tomikami 3. And I can't help but notice that even though Goku can't become an Ultra Instinct warrior anymore, and not yet anyway in the storyline, they show the aura around him as clear white, much like the Ultra Instinct. So unless they could make like a little power scaling with possible Super Saiyan 4 analog or something or other to rival or equal the power of Master Ultra Instinct or whatever they're up to now at the end of the Super. It's kind of hard to tell, but they can match it. Well, unless it's all white or with kind of like a animation error, coloring error, or whatever. But I like to think it's a nod to Ultra Instinct that he could be pound up to be that level of power and speed and strength and whatever, within the film, of course. So anyway, they show that, and then they show the fact that Vegeta still wants to kick their ass, and the whole dynamic. I'm sure that Vegeta probably feels bad at this point for all the bloodshed he had for the green guys, my homies over there, and possibly Killer Toriyama's favorite species to draw. But there's also something weird that went on with this, because we were talking about the Grand Supreme Demon King, like the equivalent of the Grand Supreme Kai that Kid was supposed to absorb to become the good boot that we know and love. And he's what the world would be like if he ate too many cakes. Because I swear to God, he's like he would either recycle from the concept that Toriyama made, or he was something that was so lazy that Toriyama just said, fuck it, no one knows the difference anyway. No one except another guy from Station New York would know about it. So he just put demon features on the sky and of that guy, and he made it so because he Toriyama could do whatever he wanted to. So I felt the guy's lazy design. And then also he said that most of the creatures in the world are in the universe are descended from Majin, that they spread across the universe, except for the Saiyans and the humans from Earth. What about something like Frieza, or something like whatever Yorkon was, or whatever. Which, by the way, I hate to get involved with this, but what about Deborah? We clearly see that Deborah is captured and brainwashed Majin until he fights Majin Buu and gets pummeled and it's into a nice cookie by the Majin. But would that mean that because Deborah is like this direct descent of Majin, it would just repossess doubly possessed by Majin, and he just returned to his own roots as a Majin. It's kind of confusing, and I try to explain the best I can, but that's that. So anyway, also, there's another thing that kind of weird stupid is that there's a character above Zeno named Remus, or Remus, or Remus. I'm gonna say Remus, because Ryu with the same type of deal. Anyway, it's an all Y word. So Remus, and Remus, he's like the big kid in the universe, and he's like the most powerful character in the universe. Now, that stands in direct contrast with Zeno. I know that they had like similar designs, but Remus is older, so would that imply that Remus is really Zeno's father? I mean, Remus is a creator, right? And we all know that Zeno is a destroyer of every universe and whatever. So would that mean that there was opposites and all that? What creates one destroys? Also, if he's his father, that would mean that he's more powerful than Zeno is. Then Zeno is in Super, he's like the upper limit of everybody. Like the highest thing in the universe, in the cosmos. So I can totally kind of wrote himself into a big corner with this one, because if he's the most powerful character in the cosmos, in the multiverse, and where does Remus stand? If he's the most powerful character in the universe too, unless the only way I can see that he would be less powerful than Zeno would be if Remus was how should I put this? Like, continue within his own universe. Kind of like Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet. Being that Thanos with the 6 Infinity Stones would be only contained within his universe. Any given universe, whereas one above all would be in control of everything, every cosmic chance, every cosmic universe, every multiverse that ever formed. So it couldn't, that Thanos wouldn't stand a chance against the one above all, because they quite literally nothing above him except for the writers of the comic book. That's like Toriyama. And I don't know how I feel about him being written in as the weird old Namekian that brought back the Dragon Balls in the first episode of this show. So I mean, Remus definitely throws a monkey wrench into everything. Is he even more powerful than Zeno? What was he mentioned when Dragon Ball Super came around? When they were discussing, Zeno, the Grand Priest, and the Destroyer Gods, and the Angels, and so on and so forth. That's kind of confusing. Like, I could see people make debates about who's stronger, Zeno or say Remus, and the argument could go either way. It could go both ways on that one. Here we got the older Zeno species, if you will, and then you got the one guy that's more powerful and more older with more experience what's his name, Rimus. And then you got this one which is more or less like a little kid. I mean, it makes for a little brat. Anyway, yeah, go on for the episode. It was supposed to be quick, thing for Christmas. Because it's the Christmas day, I got other stuff to do. But anyway, I enjoyed this episode a little bit because of all the intricate stuff. They're gonna have a new margin involved in the next one, the next episode, because the woman thinks that Margin Crew is a disappointment, so they're gonna make a new margin, a bigger margin, a bigger, better margin, and they're gonna name Margin Do, which I don't like it whatsoever. I don't like that name scheme anyway. Just change the first letter of the name. But this one looks a lot more like a Margin Brew proper. The fat brew. And I don't like that either. And he's green too. Much more controlled like the other guy. Like the crew. But what I think is gonna happen is I think they're gonna fuse together. The two entities are gonna fuse together to create this ultra super duper bad guy. Margin, insert letter here. Margin Crew or something. Margin Dooku or something like that. That would be funny. That'd be a good Star Wars reference. It'd be a combination of Crew and Do. So that would be a big deal. That'd be a funny thing because both of them are like we got their own, but combined they'd be real powerful. And they'd probably be able to take on all the Tamagami. And they might lose the sense of self too, but but that's where Goku and the others come into play. You just hear threesome between Goku, Vegeta, and the green guy back there, Piccolo. Yeah, this is before its own form got created by Toriyama. Let's see what else is there. They meet up, they talk, and they discuss things together, and they form an alliance together. They meet, they exchange ideas and whatever. And I like the way Pansy meet up with Kuma, and they're probably gonna talk about girly things as well as technology and stuff, because Pansy is pretty much the bone of this world, of the demon realm. And then Gloria might reveal his plans, and everyone will try and get them and stuff in the future. So yeah, I also noticed that in the coming attraction when they have Majin Do, they also have him doing with the same costume as Pooh. I love the way he's polite. Not Pooh is. He knows that he's been beat. He won't die against a superior enemy. And that's that. So I thank you for watching my video vlog of Dragon Ball Daima episode 10 of season 1 of the show, and it's called Ocean for obvious reasons. And I watched it for Christmas, and I would like to say a prayer to the whole the Akira, the Goku, and the Holy Kamehameha. Amen. Peace be with you. Namaste, Goku. And give this episode and happy feast. The old people. It is awesome. A little bit confusing in the power scaling. My only other way to my mess to be gone by the time Super comes around is that unless he's powerful only in the demon realm before he dies, and then Zeno takes over. But Zeno will be millions of years old at the point of the beginning. That's what's confusing. Yeah, that's what happens when you, unless they make it so that Zeno is the reincarnation of the guy of Randomness. Anyway, now we can burn out from this episode. Talking about this episode, but yeah. I'm looking forward to giving a heavy seal approval. If you guys like what you see here and you want to see more of my videos, you can always like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, you can call me or text me for future video stuff using my cell phone number at, you can call me or text me at 631-707-3707. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter or X if you prefer at PMelsonPro. That's PMelsonPro, Twitter or X. Also, my email is jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So look, it's a salute all you guys that want your own Dragon Balls in the show. Again, I do this for the Akira, the Goku, and the whole Kamehameha. Amen. And peace out, my brothers and sisters. I will see you in the next video. Aloha to all you girls and guys in land. Bye. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Life Day, Kwanzaa, Happy Ramadan, Happy New Year's, and just in general, Happy Holidays and Seasons Greetings. Aloha, all you girls and guys into the land. And let me know what you think of what I say about these characters at this show. Aloha.